So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another cannon tutorial video. And today we're going to be covering tunnel cannons. We've got a couple designs over here, and we've got one quite far over there, but we're going to go straight into this. I'm just going to leave annotations on the screen for the 4 different types I'm going to be covering in this video. So we're going to be covering like a very simple one. We're going to do a slightly more advanced one, and then basic lane one. Then we're going to be covering a new mechanic, which will be right at the end of this video, about this one. And we'll get to that, but I'm pretty proud of that. I made that. I mean, I didn't make the mechanics, like how it works, but I designed the actual cannon myself. It's not the best wired, I haven't really refined it yet, but we're going to get straight into this one. So this is the most basic one, as you see, very simple. Quite useful if you just need to quickly raid someone, like if they're online, or like one of your faction members is in a trap and they need help. This can be quite good, as a pressable button will. Oh man, why are you lagging? Well, I think it's oh there we go. So as you see, it just mine like lagging a lot. CPS is getting hit quite bad, but as you see, very good for tunneling. Oh. Yeah, it seems to be good. As you see, the more you tunnel, of course, you just add delay here. And it will tunnel better, but this is, this is very basic. See, it tunnels quite well, not too bad. Yeah, pretty good if you've got an underground base, so you don't want to use much TNT, and it takes around 8 TNT per shot. Not too bad at all. But we've got to get more complicated than that. And we've got to go into this design. So as you see, it's a little more complex. 5 more dispensers, a lot more repeaters and comparators and stuff. I'm just going to do a 360 view of it if you want to copy it into a schematic or something. But we're going to fire this anyway. And I forgot to do one thing. Right. Yep. We just gotta do that, and then of course we're not shooting very far, we're just going to take some power off. You can do that to take delay off, but we've got them all set to minimum at the minute. As you see, very destructive indeed. Oh yeah, need to add that power back, I think. Yeah, we actually did a little bit of damage to the cannon, but not too much, so it's all good. There we go. Look at this, it's a lot better, costs a lot more TNT though. So overhead shot here. Very good. Not too bad of a cannon. Good if you got a raid and they just went offline, but you know they're coming back or something like that. So very good. But of course there's more complex than that. Starting with the lane. Now the lane. So actually we need to get rid of this. Yeah, you don't need the sun for tunneling, of course. But say they have an underground base and they've got walls on it, you can use this to tunnel. All you have to do is, you can either have the scatter. I'm going to put it on. And we actually need to take like 2 delay there. You make sure you need to have your hammer down on as well. You can just tunnel using the hammer down, which I'll just show you actually. Hopefully it doesn't rip. I did just pull this off as a schematic, because I'm just trying to do this really quick. Yeah, see, very clean. Because it's all explained in one place. Or you can add the scar, or you can just do it with scar, but I recommend using the hammer down. It's very good at, tunneling. See, there's a little extra explosion just to catch any blocks. I don't like using the scar, but if you want to, it's also used for slab busting and stuff like that. This is, but you know, these 3 cannons are not that much compared to this one over here. Oh, not that one. This one. So this one, custom built by me. It's not... The wiring's a bit dodgy every now and then, but I'm just going to fire it. There's not that many repeaters for the control, but just a lot of dispensers, so hopefully, if I did this right. There we go, look at it. It's a lot of chunks. What is that? This is all in one shot, I'll prove this. I will have F3 open. I'm just gonna do all this. So I'm just gonna reset it. See, set stone. Just so you can see there's no cuts whatsoever. I'm gonna go up and down. Actually, gonna miss a little bit of the bottom, but that's alright. Yeah. So we're not cutting. And here we go. Look at it. It's very good, and I'm going to explain how it works. So, let's have a look at the redstone. But to start with, we're going to come this way. We're going to see it just does 4 repeaters, and then into these boosters. Then it has, very importantly, a 4-tick repeater here, going into all of that. So that is a total of 8 ticks, adding all those repeaters there. Not these ones, we want to get this power one, so that's 8 ticks. So we got, then go on this, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It shouldn't be 9. Well, what did I do? Oh yeah. It's not 8 here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this counts as 4, so it's 8. And then this one here is 9. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Add another 4 is 8. Add this one is 9. So you might be thinking, they're on the same delay, so shouldn't they go off at the same time? Just explain the cannon well. If you see, I'll compile all of this. So we got that is these repeaters here. So we've got 4 normal, 5 normal, and 1 4-tick. But this one, this is just pure 1-tick. So just like that. Now, this is quite complicated, but it's very, very hard to notice. But these actually have a longer delay, because these ones just go like that, but it takes time for a repeater to take its signal from this to the next one, and that time is what's used here. So instead of 1 4-tick, we have 4 normal, so we have like 4 extra time. It's like a gap, like less than a tick worth of time. It's so small, like you can't even notice it there. If I probably large scaled it, which I'm just going to try that right now. So we're just going to take that, stack that, let's do 40, and we'll have so we're just doing that, should be good. Yeah, that should be good. So we stack that at 10. Then we have a button, just like that. So that, they should have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that shouldn't. Okay, we'll take one of them, because that will 40 repeaters there, just to double check. So yeah, we've got 40, I'm going to take it for a few. We've got 40 there, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 40 ticks. So each side has 40 ticks. So I don't actually know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. So I'm going to set home. So remember, the one on the right side should go first. Hopefully. No, you can't even notice that, yeah, but it is a ridiculously small amount. And what that basically does is, it means, I'll put it in dispenser terms, it means that if you have like a really tall power here and then a hammer down here, or slab burst, and you have this like that, connected to the same, same button, I guess you could say. But then this is on 8. The equivalency of 2 of them. All this means is these will go first, then this will a fraction of a tick later. But if you upscale it like this, what happens here is each one of these TNT gets shot out individually. So it will be like this one, this dispenser here, this fires, explodes, then this one fires and explodes, and that one fires and explodes. But you have to have enough power to move all that TNT that way in less than a tick, which is why we have so much power and why we have these glowstone going up, because it's just so high that the signal doesn't reach the top. If we were to expand this further, of course, it would shoot further, but there comes the issue of when does TNT takes so long to fall that by the time the booster explodes, it's not at the bottom, it's midway, and that's of course an issue. But that is quite complicated. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to let me know. But we can use this in slab burst cannons, like 200 stacker, one shot, stuff like that. I actually recently made a 200 stacker somewhere over here. I'm not going to show the specifics, but I thought I'm showing the specifics. It doesn't really matter. There's already cannons out there. It's not that special, so might as well just give you insight into what's said. Thing does so. This actually slab burst 30. So if we go there. So what this will do is it will slab burst, sand stack, and then one shot wall. Now if we get rid of all this sand, set it to water actually, we can actually do some pretty good stuff. So you see, we've got the slabs here and all that, no sand down here. Slab busted them all, stacked and one shot. Now what happened there was the power shot the hammer down and slab burst, so the hammer, I'll put it into wall terms, because that's cool terms. So basically, the slab burst was, I'm not going to do it equivalent to the cannon, but slab burst was here, hammer down was here, and the sand was like the same level. No, it was there, the slab burst, I mean, sorry. So what happened is the slab burst, because it explodes a fraction of a second later than this, because they're on the same delay, it just shoots straight down, explodes instantly. So by the time the sand has time to go down, there's no slabs there, so of course, it just stacks and then it's just a normal 200 stack of one shot. But there are some pretty cool things you can do with this as a cannon. So if I just quickly just use gold blocks for now. Actually, no. We'll do actually, let's go further down. And that should do it. Set stone. And if we put water over that. Grab some slabs. So let's say we're at bedrock, right? So say that, you know, this is bedrock. And they put their slabs here. I'm going to have to remove this bedrock, but I'll leave this bit here just to show you. So this is the bedrock level. And whatever faction you're raiding has slabs like this. Just on the top of the bedrock. And of course, yeah, they've got walls down to bedrock, for example. Just like that. And the thing is that this, it's hard to explain, but say you were to sunstack on this bedrock. I'm just going to use this wall here for now, because yeah, if you have bedrock it doesn't explode, but just say we do that. Actually, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of this. So I'm just going to show you, for example. So normally, like, there'd be water here, but you'd have to sunstack it back far enough so there's no water on it. But what should happen is, because it gets shot at 1-1, the TNT will explode here, destroy that air pocket here. Another one comes here, destroys that, and then because there's an air pocket where the sun was, like that fraction of a second, then it is able to destroy the slab, which also has an air pocket, and it will just go straight through all of them. Just to show you there is no holes in any of these. And I'll leave F3 on just to prove I'm not going to cut. But if I'm right, this should go straight through all these walls. And of course it doesn't. What happened? Not actually sure, to be honest. Should we? Oh, I think I was. Wait. No, that should have worked. Oh wait, I think this slab needs to be here. Let's try that. Oh, I don't know. One too high. Yeah, let's try that. And if not, I'll just put 2 blocks there anyway. So this should destroy the walls, I think. And there we have it. We've gone through a lot of walls. Let's find out exactly how many. So it looks like it's gone through 100 walls at least. Let's just place. Oh wait, no. Yes, it's 201, but of course that includes each block, so half that's 100. Went over 100 walls in one shot. Of course, this has to be at bedrock, or if they're stupid enough to put slabs halfway up that wall. Why, I don't know, but if they do, you could just backstack and nuke all their walls in one shot if they're all at the same height. But of course, you could use this slab list in many ways. You could nuke a wall. That's how nuking works. Because when you one-shot it, it leaves an air pocket on top of the sand you stacked. Which, you know, just spirals down and it just keeps going down. Exploding as you go. I hope this is a good enough explanation. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. This was more of a high-tech advanced level of cannon, but I thought I'd throw this in here because tunneling. Oh, I don't want to say it doesn't have a lot of stuff going for it, but it's not really what cannon is about. Cannon is about walls and different types of walls. Outray base building will be coming. I'm just setting some things up, learning some stuff. and pretty much that is that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please subscribe for more, like it, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. I'll leave annotations for the lane cannon that I did in this video, and if you do want a schematic for this, I might do it if you want. It's not the best wired, but it's just proof of concepts, if you want to call it that. But I hope you guys do enjoy. Please drop a like, it helps me out tremendously, and subscribe for more. Whoosh. That is my inventory. Whoosh.